Hello, my dear Capricorn. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where our Capricorn energies are for this weekend and where the energies of the person you're connecting with are for this time frame. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, you got the Strength and Hierophant card. I love it. So many of you will have your marriage, will have your relationship really highlighted for you this upcoming weekend. I feel like many of you are feeling very stable in this relationship or really focused in highlighting how to build this relationship, how to make it stronger and how to make it progress, or even like giving yourself questions like, how do I make this relationship better? Definitely that's what's going to be coming up for you this weekend. And they are in a little bit more of an easygoing energy here. Like you want a Strength and a Hierophant card. These are like two very strong cards. They're in a Hermit and a Page of Cups cards, where it's like this energy is more kind of more following your gut, feeling kind of feeling good in the moment type of energy here. So as you are trying to figure out how to make this relationship better and stronger, they might just want to have fun and they might just kind of not take it as serious as you take it this weekend. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. The Love card fell out. Wow. Love it, love it. We got the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting energy here. So it's almost like you have a choice here. Either you let things be, and even if you disagree with your partner, even you feel like you're not on the same page, even if you feel like they're not living up to like a certain expectations of yours, you might choose to just kind of let things be and keep things balanced within the relationship. Or it could like something completely opposite can happen. Like if you feel like the other person is not taking you serious enough, doesn't want to have a serious conversation that you feel you both need to have, it could end up in this more of a Five of Pentacles energy, where things are not gonna really work out so well in the long run. So if you do have this serious energy about this relationship come up for you this weekend and they're just not on the same page, let it be. If you truly love them, if you truly care for them, just let it be for the time being. This is not a permanent energy, right? They come and they go. And this way you will be able to have a much better, much easier relationship going forward. I hope this clarified a couple of things for you, my friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Aquarius. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where our Aquarius energies are for this weekend. And let's see where the person you're connecting with is energetically during this time frame. Ooh, the Temperance and an Eight of Pentacles. Wow, you're trying to build something here, my dear friend. You're trying to invest in a relationship and you're trying to kind of accomplish something bigger within this relationship going forward. So I feel like some of you who are not, who are like, for example, not living together with this person or still not married, or just maybe speaking with this individual that you're connecting with, you're ready to take it to the next level and you are really ready to be patient about it and also work hard, like put effort into this relationship. Wow. Let's see where they're at. They're in the Emperor and the Lover's energy. How interesting. They are really much a person who is seeking a partnership, who is seeking that union. And I feel like for many of them, they are seeking the union with you. However, for others of you, this could be like a person that's like a little bit too controlling here as well. And I feel like this control sometimes comes out like where you're here trying to work on things and kind of like maybe even oblige them in many ways. They are not as flexible here as you would like them to be. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. We got the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Judgment, and we got the Six of Cups. Very nice energies here. And this, in order for you to have the emotional stability, the universe wants you to remember that there has to be some kind of fairness within the relationship. And look back into your past here with the Six of Cups coming up as your advice card. Look back into the past. Kind of try to figure out what patterns have you already established in the relationships before. Like, what are the little, yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm feeling. The patterns in the relationships that you've had in the past need to be addressed. Because if you feel like this person is a little too controlling here, and you are the one who has to constantly adjust and kind of work on yourself and work on the relationship and be patient, maybe there's something that you can work on to kind of give yourself back that self-worth. Because it has to be equal with the Judgment card here. It has to be fair. There should be an equal give and take within the relationship to some extent, and you deserve that equal give and take, my friend. So look at your old patterns to see what is making you allow this person to be a little bit more controlling than you want him to be. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where your energies are for this weekend. And let's see what the energies of the person you're connecting with are during this time frame. You're currently in the Five of Pentacles and a Three of Cups energy. This feels like you could be spending a little time and a little too much energy on people around you. And what usually happens when you spend a little too much time with others or on others, you end up not kind of giving yourself back that rest and that restorative energy that you really deserve. And eventually you could just feel like really tired. You could feel really exhausted this weekend because of everything that's been going on in your life, everything that you've been doing. And it's not only like work and activities, it's fun things, you know. And I feel like even with this relationship, it could be like taking a little too much energy out of you, where you just kind of maybe want to escape. This is a general reading, but I am picking up that vibe. Like you just are tired and you want to get away from somebody here. And they are the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups energy. Very interesting. And that's kind of like you do feel a strong connection to this individual. You do feel like this person is giving you a lot of love, a lot of stability. They are, they are loyal to you in many, many ways. And, sometimes this guilt comes with having to pull back when it comes to people who are so good to us. You know what I mean? It's like when we are connecting with great individuals, when we are connecting with people who are kind, who are nice, who are loyal to us, who are giving to us, it almost makes us feel guilty to not give them that constant flow of energy, not give them that constant attention, not give them that constant love and affection that they want. And I feel like that's where you are right now. You just feel guilty, but at the same time, you're like tired. See what the universe has for you. Okay, so the universe has the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and a Seven of Swords here for you, which is kind of a reminder that you still have to prioritize your well-being. Like, no matter how much you work somebody, no matter how... Did I say work somebody? Oh my God. I meant no matter how much you love somebody or care for somebody, you kind of have to come back to yourself and make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I feel like I've been picking up this for Pisces for a little bit now, where this energy of giving is constantly happening, and there's guilt associated with taking care of yourself. And the universe is just trying to remind you, don't feel guilty. Make sure you do take care of yourself. Make sure you do take care of your body and your mind. And yes, it is hard work. It's not easy. Like, you have to kind of keep at it. You have to continue doing it for it to work. You can't just go for a run one morning and then never run again. Like, you have to stay consistent here. Like, otherwise, you're just going to end up carrying more and more burdens of others. And the heavier those burdens become, the more sick you feel. Like, not necessarily physically sick, which is also possible here, but just like completely drained out of energy here. So do watch out for that, and remember to prioritize yourself. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where your energies are for this weekend, and let's see where their energies are for this time frame. So, my dear Aries, you got the Four of Pentacles and you got High Priestess energy here. It's almost like as you are in this relationship, or as you're viewing, as you're connecting to this person, you are kind of viewing this relationship from the outside in, if that makes sense to you. And you're trying to figure out like how to gain a certain level of stability where you feel like you are having enough stability within this relationship, having enough love for yourself while giving love to them. Does it make sense? It's almost like you are uncertain. You are uncertain with how much energy to give into this relationship, because in the end of the day, you're too scared that you're going to be left with nothing as you're observing this relationship. Let's see where this person you're connecting with at. And they're in an Ace of Wands and a Three of Wands. And I see why you could feel this way is because they have these great ideas. They are inspired to do things. They're constantly planning for the future, or at least during this time frame, they are planning their future out. And it could almost sound like they're planning their future without any regard to you or your wants or your needs here. And therefore you're feeling like, wait a second, they're thinking of all of this, but where does it leave me? Like, what's going to happen to me? How am I going to take care of me? And therefore it kind of like creates this sense of fear almost, or sense of need to figure out how to also preserve yourself as you are in this relationship. Very interesting. Let's see what the universe has for you. We got the Hierophant, the Star, and the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. Wow. The universe wants you to know that you're loved. The universe wants you to know that you will always be taken care of, because you're the type of person who trusts in the universe. And you're also the type of person who does whatever is ethically and morally correct. And the universe wants you to know that you should continue on the same path. Just because they're going through their, I don't know, ideas, exhibiting like some kind of new creative desires or any kind of desires or wants, or they're telling you about their needs, maybe even outside of this relationship, it doesn't mean that you're the one who should do something that's immoral or unethical. Does it make sense? Stay true here, stay honest here, and stay hopeful. Stay hopeful that everything will work out and that everything will be done the way it should be done, because the universe will take care of you, right? It's almost like I'm feeling this energy of the universe is persuading you to relinquish any kind of control from trying to figure out which way they're going, or trying to control which way they're going here. Take care of yourself, take care of your needs here. Continue trusting that intuition of yours and listening to your heart to hear what is good for you. What is good for you, my dear Aries. And trust that the universe will bring that into your life, whether with this person or without the person. Because as the Ten of Cups is inevitable here. And Ten of Cups is all about inner happiness, pure fulfillment, joy. It's gonna come to you, whether with this person or without this person. It's coming for you, my dear friend. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Taurus. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. And there we go. The card's already flying out for you, my dear friend. I'll pick the first card up in a second. This is the second card for your energy. And these are the cards for the energies of the person you're connecting with. Let's see. Ooh, my back. Okay, so we got the Chariot and the Fool for you. Wow, two beautiful cards. Two beautiful cards that indicate kind of like this ease and control that's coming your way. And I feel like for many of you, you feel freed within your relationship. You feel like you have regained a sense of control within your relationship, and you feel very successful at it. Like you feel like now you finally know the direction in which you're going, and you're good with it. You're okay with this. Like with the Fool here, like you're willing to experiment. You're willing to kind of almost like restart this relationship. If you've been with this person for a while and you've had issues, you kind of like inspired to look at this relationship from a new perspective. And I feel like you're looking at this relationship from a perspective of strength instead of the perspective of feeling in any way victimized here. Let's see where they are for this time frame. They're in a Ten of Swords and the Magician energy. Interesting, because they're here kind of like they're scared. I feel like for some of you are connecting to an individual that's scared to lose you. Maybe they finally realize that there has been some kind of rudeness happening in the relationship, right? Like maybe they haven't been good to you. Maybe they've like did not prioritize you in this relationship. Maybe they've been only concentrating on their work, on like whatever their desires are, and they forgot that they have to feed this relationship as well for it to kind of, for it to sustain itself. And I do feel like for many of you, this person either is having that conversation with you or is at least thinking about it. Like, wait a second, like I've been not the best partner. Like I haven't been the greatest. And they feel like they need to switch things up. Otherwise, like the failure of the relationship is inevitable, right? Like you cannot be the only person always giving and them just like taking advantage of it, so taking it for granted. And I do feel like for many of you, again, this is a general reading, but this specific energy that I'm picking up, this person is realizing that they need to change things around. And with the Ten of Swords being here and Magician being the first card, of the, major arcana in a tarot deck, it tells me that they're ready for a new beginning. They're ready to restart things. They're ready to kind of put energy and time into creating a different relationship with you. So both of you are on the same wavelength here, but I do feel like you're more in control here, and they are kind of realizing that they're the ones who messed up. So they could be talking about it, they could be just thinking about it. Every relationship is different, but let's see what the universe has for you here. We got 6 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and 10 of Wands. Okay, the universe wants you to know that, like with the 6 of Pentacles here, be careful, because your energy is very kind of giddy and secure here. Their energy is less secure, and it's more like stemming from a place of fear and defeat here. It's almost like, how do I say it like in a nice way? I guess I can't say it in a nice way. It's almost like the universe wants you to remember, don't give too much. There has to be a little balance in the relationship. Don't overburden yourself here. Don't be the one who's like willing to constantly compromise and kind of give them a little wiggle, like extra wiggle room here, because they might just revert back to that same place where you guys were just a little while ago. But the universe is calling you to kind of stand up for what you believe is right with the Page of Swords here, and also kind of follow your heart in this energy of being open, like being open to allow them to show you that they can change. Does it make sense? But it doesn't mean that you have to like go back to compromising your boundaries over and over and over again. Does it make sense? Yeah. That's the main message that I got here, my friend. I hope this clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Gemini. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Okay, one card already fell out. And a second card fell out. I'll pick them up in a second. For your energies, and these are the energies of the person you're connecting with during this time frame. So I got 1, 2. This was the first card that came out, and this is the second card that came out here. So you're in a Justice and an Ace of Pentacle energy. Ooh, I really like it a lot. That's the energy of creating balance within your life, but it's also kind of creating this balance for yourself, kind of almost like separate from this person that you're connecting to during this time frame. It's almost like you are really highlighting your personal well-being, and you're really highlighting your personal needs as they come to your health as well as your financial stability here, because you understand that in order to have a fair relationship, you have to be able to stand on your 2 feet on the ground and feel a solid foundation under you before you can even like give anything to others that you love or care for. And they're in the Devil energy and the King of Pentacles energy. For some of you, you could be connecting to a person that's like too caught up in their work situation or too caught up with their material possessions. There could be a little too kind of like stuck on prioritizing their financial security over everything else, and they almost like don't see the forest for the trees at this moment, because all they see is their work, and they're kind of like have this instinctive vibe to just like really concentrate on work and commit to work and do everything possible to bring in more money for the relationship. And I feel like that's what you are right now, kind of separating a little bit, at least not necessarily physically, but like on a mental level, and you're kind of letting them do them while you're also realizing that you got to do you as well during this time frame. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. We got the Page of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Four of Swords. Very nice energy. And it's again that energy of like, okay, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to make sure that like my ambitions and my desires are actualized so I could feel stable. With the Strength card here, like you want to feel successful. You want to feel stable. And the only way it could come to you if you could feel like, if you could recognize your own growth and if you can recognize your own achievements. Does it make sense? It's almost like everything that you do is not for anyone else but yourself. And what the universe wants you to also know is that with the Four of Swords energy here, you know, stability is here for you. Like it's coming your way. Is like, it's almost like stability is inevitable for you with this relationship, within this relationship, or outside this relationship. And by kind of taking time and concentrating on your well-being, concentrating on realizing your own desires, you're kind of ensuring that in the long term, you will find that stability and you will feel safe. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Cancer. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where your energies are for this weekend. And let's look at the person you're connecting with. You are in a Chariot and a Ten of Swords energy. It's kind of like you're pushing yourself to overcome your fears. You're pushing yourself to overcome your sense of defeat here, or your sense of distress. It's almost like you want to appear happy, even though on the inside you absolutely are scared and totally miserable in some way. And it's very interesting here because like you're scared of something. Maybe you're scared to lose this relationship. Maybe you're scared that this relationship is not going to be what you want it to be in the future. Maybe you don't trust their promises or what they potentially can bring to you. Yet you wake up in the morning and you put on this happy face, the face of having a full control, a face of like, okay, everything is okay here. Like there's nothing to see type of energy or type of face. Obviously this is a general reading. If it does not apply to your relationship, definitely do not take this message. However, I do feel that for some of you, this message is very relevant and you needed to hear it today. And they come off as a King of Cups and an Eight of Pentacles energy. Very interesting here because at like from one side, they appear very calm, they appear very kind, but then they make these reckless decisions in a hurry that could potentially affect you. And maybe that's why you feel like their decision making might end up hurting you in the end. Does it make sense? Like you almost don't trust their choices here because for some of you, this person is even choosing not to listen to you at all. So these are the cards that just fell out as an advice from the universe. And look what we have here. We have the High Priestess, we have the Hierophant, you have the Page of Cups, and we got the Ace of Pentacles. The universe wants you to remember to trust yourself. Trust that intuition. If you are feeling uncomfortable in a situation, then the situation is uncomfortable. If you feel like something is going on, then maybe something is going on. The universe wants you to remember to stay the ethical person that you are. Do not make any kind of like don't go behind their back just because they're doing something that you feel is not right. You know what I mean? And with the Page of Cups here is like try to kind of have also an easier approach to the situation. Like if they're making decisions in that don't really hurt you or don't really fully affect you, then maybe it's okay to relinquish some sense of control in this relationship. Again, this is a general reading. Only you know whether this applies to you in any way. Like if they choose to do silly things, and then like if they choose to I don't know, like stay up too late at night and then go to work tired. Like it's not your job to motivate them to do otherwise, right? Like it's they're an adult. They are responsible for their own selves, and therefore, like give them that control. Let them be tired at work the whole day. Like it's on them. And don't forget about your well-being. Don't forget about your health, because that's really much important. And it's better for you to put that energy into yourself than to try to like babysit like a grown person. You know what I mean? If that's indeed the case here. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my dear Cancer. Hello, my dear Leo. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where Leo's energies are for this week and for this weekend. Let's see where this person you're connecting with is energetically for this time frame. You are in a Five of Cups and a Temperance energy. So you're definitely feeling some kind of self-pity here as it pertains to this relationship or as it pertains to the world. I'm not quite sure. Like, it's kind of like this energy of I'm not getting enough from the world. Like, I don't have enough opportunities. I don't have enough happiness. You know, other people have it better than myself type of energy here. However, it also comes with this energy of kind of healing that as well. Like anytime you feel this, I don't want to say jealousy, but you know what I mean? Like anytime you feel like, oh, this person got it better than I do, it's almost like you catch yourself and you realize like, wait a second, like that's not true, you know, like I have all these other beautiful things that are happening in my life. So I feel like you're really healing yourself on a pure emotional level here, and you are realizing that you are enough, you have enough, and you are an incredible person, my dear friend. And they're currently in a Nine of Swords and an Ace of Cups energy. They're in a bit of a heavy energy, and maybe that's why you're feeling like this Five of Cups energy where like they're not really happy right now. They feel a little hopeless here. They feel some kind of trauma, something bad happened to them, or something in their, like they're perceiving that something bad has happened and they can't get out of it. And they're working really, really, really hard to make sure that they are kind of going past this anxiety that they have to keep a good home, to keep a happy home. However, it could be heavy for the people around. And if you are connecting with this person, which I'm feeling that you do, obviously you're the one who feels their pain, who feels their distress. Let's see what the universe wants you to know here. The Death card, the Temperance again, and the Judgment. Wow, 3 major arcana cards here. I love it. The universe wants you to know that it's time to kind of get rid of whatever no longer serves you. Like, If you're feeling a type of way because they're feeling a type of way, this is what the universe wants you to know. Their pain is not your pain. You are not responsible for somebody else's pain unless you literally are, but which I don't feel it here like that. The universe wants you to remember to take care of yourself and take care of your own healing here. Continue to rest. Continue to slow down. Continue to kind of go inside yourself and search for this truth of yours, and search to figure out ways how to make your life better as it comes. And this weekend is a good time for it, because I feel like you could be very logical about this, with the Judgment card here. It's not that you only trusting your inner self. It's not that you're only trusting the universe, but you're also really much understanding with your full mental capacity that you cannot stay in this Five of Cups energy, constantly feeling self-pity or, jealousy towards anything. It's in you to feel the power of yourself within you. Does that make sense? Very interesting energy here. A lot of growth, my dear Leo. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Virgo. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where the Virgo energies are. Let's see the person that you're connecting with for this weekend. Temperance and a Nine of Pentacles energy. I like it because you're healing, my dear friend. The Temperance energy is all about healing. It's all about resting. It's all about figuring out how to kind of overcome everything that's been kind of pushing you down here, and find ways to bring joy back into your life. Find ways to enjoy your surroundings, enjoy your home, enjoy your life, enjoy the people around you. So with the Temperance energy here, it's a very slow energy, and slowly but surely you are able to move in that direction of finding the joy and peace that you're seeking. And they're constantly in a Knight of Swords and a Page of Wands energy. So they're figuring out their own life right now. They're figuring out their own path right now. They're almost a little impatient and a little impulsive because they want to get things done like right now. And what the universe wants them to know is that they need to slow it down, and they might not fully realize that they need to slow it down, and they need to kind of allow themselves some space to explore and figure out in which direction to move. Just because they want to move in one direction, it doesn't mean that they should be going that way. Does it make sense? There's a certain balance within this relationship, which is interesting here. A certain balance, yet a slight disconnect almost. And I feel like this disconnect is a little bit more on your part, because they're looking to you for your help. If you see the cards here, both of these cards are facing you. You're sort of facing them, but you're also sort of facing yourself. So you're trying to figure out this balance of how much to give and how much to take for yourself here. And I like it. It's not all about them. It's also about you here, my dear friend. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the King of Cups. Love it, love it, love it. The universe wants you to be reminded that this is a new cycle for you, my dear friend. This is a new, you've been learning how to get to this place of healing. You've been learning of how to get over your trauma. And you're finally on these first steps of moving in the positive direction. Like the cycle has changed. This is a new cycle that is open for you right now. And you're moving into it rather fast. And remember, with the King of Cups here, you are able to detach from things that don't serve you. So do detach from things that don't serve you. And it doesn't mean that you're going to be like some kind of a, vicious, vindictive person if you do it. All it means is that you could still be kind. You could still be nice. You could still be loving. And also be able to detach from situations that are not helping you, heal here. I hope this reading helped you and clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe, my dear friend, if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a wonderful weekend. Hello, my dear Libra, welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's see where our Libra energies are for this weekend, and let's see where their energy is for this time frame. Oh, the Fool energy and the Ace of Wands. I like it. You're figuring out how to make your life more free. You're figuring out how to integrate more fun into your life, more things that are inspiring, creative, things that make you happy. And I like it. And I feel like you've been going through this energy a lot, trying to figure out how to make your life a little easier. And I feel like within this relationship, you're definitely coming in hot, if you know what I mean. Like, not in a bad way, not like hot, I want to argue, but like hot, I want to get together with you type of energy. And I like it because it kind of gives you a new fire in your relationship, because you're coming in easier, you're coming in lighter, you're coming in happier, right? You're coming in more joyful, like you're more silly. I feel like this weekend you want to joke around, you want to, you just want to have a good time, and I like it. Let's see where they are. Then an Ace of Cups and a Five of Wands energy. So they're not as easy as you are. However, they are receptive. They are receptive to keep your family life happy. They are receptive to kind of accept your new feelings, your new emotions here. Like we have three cards of new beginning within this relationship. And it's a good thing, right? Like it's a good thing. And I feel like here, for many of you, you are connecting with the person who has been like a little too confrontational, somebody who's a little too nitpicky, somebody who's kind of like maybe even strives on conflict here. And I feel like they're working incredibly hard to get rid of that side of theirs and change that about themselves. Like they're trying not to nitpick. They're trying not to be like all like a know-it-all type of individual. They're definitely trying to overcome whatever problems that you have in this relationship to start anew. At least that's the energy that's available to them. Let's see what the universe has for you. The Chariot already fell out, which is great. Let's see, let's get two more cards. Ooh, another Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. So the universe wants you to remember that you are going in the right direction by keeping your energy easy, by keeping that like kind of like innocent sincerity about it. Naivety almost, like, is that the word? I don't know. Like just being kind of happy in the relationship, and also being inspired to do good by your relationship and bringing in this easy energy is definitely going to pay off in the end. Because remember, you're still a student of your life. Like you're still a student of your circumstances here, and you're still trying to figure out how to ease your energy, like how to get into that balanced place that you're seeking, where you are allowing yourself to have more time spent on things that make you happy, like time spent on your passions and your desires here. And just trust that intuition of yours. And if it feels right to be this easy as you are this weekend, write it out. Like, this is great energy. It will only teach you and your mind and your being that this is a good place to be. So it's like a confirmational energy here. I love it. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hello, my dear Scorpio. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Okay, one card fell on the floor for you. This is the second card for your Scorpio energy. And these are the energies for the person you're connecting with for this time frame. Let me pick up this card. And we got a Page of Wands. Okay, and a Temperance here for you. I like it. I like it a lot. This is that energy of like trying to seek a certain balance in your life where you are spending time on yourself, but also finding excitement within the relationship. Does it make sense? Like, I like this energy because it pushes you to explore what your needs are, and it pushes you to kind of accept and learn a little something about yourself. A lot of times we think we need to do certain things to be happy. A lot of times we think we need to go to like a specific coffee shop and get like a specific drink every day, and that's what makes us happy. But in reality, it's not true. In reality, it's just a part of our routine. And I feel like with this energy here, you are trying to understand how to keep yourself happy without like these weird societal pressures, like, you know what I mean? Like without these weird routines that have already been established in your life. And I like it because when you understand your true desires, that's when you truly heal your whole mind, your body, and the spiritual connection. I like it. Those are big energies here. And they're going through some time here with the Six of Cups and the Tower card. And that could be like dealing with trauma from the past, dealing with things that have happened in the past, and like trying to get over that trauma, get over this like controlling past here. And it could be not easy to observe, for you to observe them go through this. However, I do feel like whatever pain they're going through, whatever change they're going through, is almost like inspiring or pushing you to stay true to yourself, to stay honest with yourself, and giving you this ability to figure out what makes Scorpio happy and kind of stick to that new idea of happiness in your life. Does it make sense? It might be some tough conversations happening, emotionally charged conversations happening this weekend. Especially with their energy being like this. Or for some of you, I'm also picking this up, but it's for a small percent, I feel like. They could be not happy with you trying to spend time on yourself. There could be a controlling individual who are just not happy that you are spending time on yourself and trying to work on your own well-being here. That could also happen. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful energy. So the universe wants you to realize that feel that you have, to trust yourself and figure out your needs and kind of figure out who you are as an individual and what makes you happy is really much important during this time frame. Like, If that's what you feel like doing, stick with it. Don't get swayed by anybody else, because that's the only way that you're going to find that emotional stability that you're seeking. You cannot find fulfillment when you don't know what you're looking for, right? And the other thing that the universe wants you to know is that not only do you need to listen to yourself, which you absolutely have to do here, but you also need to look at the experiences of others. You have to be a listener as well, because when you are listening to others' conversations, like when you're listening when others go through pain and through like these horrendous experiences in life, and that doesn't even have to be horrendous, but like painful experiences in life, it could also make you realize what is truly important to you and what is it that you are striving for. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Sagittarius. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of January 21st through January 22nd. Let's look at what our Sagittarius energies are for this weekend. Let's look at the person that you're connecting with here and where they're at during this time frame. Oh, you're in a Two of Cups and a Queen of Swords energy. I like it. Like, you are prioritizing your relationship during this time frame. Like, you're realizing how these connections, these close connections in your life are truly making you happy. Like, within this connection, within this relationship, you could be looking at your partner, and your partner, for being who they are, for being the way that they are just reminding you what is the most important thing for you in the world. They're reminding you to kind of continue pushing forward, or maybe they are inspiring you to push forward. But I do feel like it's more of a logical decision, like more of a mental realization, and more of like that inner dialogue that you're having based on the relationship that you have with this person. And they are, whoa, Justice and a Death energy. Wow. They're changing. They're trying to figure out how to create more harmonious relationship for themselves and for you as well here. And I see how, because I guess they're trying to be more harmonious here, it's inspiring you to push a little more, to push a little to go a little faster, to push a little further. I do feel like many of you are definitely motivated by this energy, and this energy, this relationship is bringing you a sense of balance in your life. How interesting. Let's see what the universe wants you to know here, my dear friend. Just one more shuffle. The Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Oh my God, wow. So the universe wants you to know that you're going in the right path. You are definitely inspired to do good for yourself and to do good for this relationship. This inspiration and this desire that you have is bringing a whole new beginning into your life, or into your lives, if you are like a full-on couple living together, like whatever. And look at this. Four of Wands is here. And what is Four of Wands? That's the happiest, family card here. This is like having a happy home, celebrating your home. This is all about celebrating with the people that you love most here. And I feel like with this relationship, as you're moving into this direction, into this new direction, because you're inspired, you are going to, it's going to be a fruitful situation. Like, it's going to bring you stability with the Four being here. And the Queen of Cups is just reminding you to continue staying calm. Like, continue staying calm. And if this energy is a female in your life, Queens of Cups are indicative of like a loyal female energy, feminine energy. Doesn't mean, it doesn't matter if you're connecting with a female or male, but this is a kind feminine energy. Like, it is found in any sex and any gender. if you have that loyal individual in your life who's calm, who's loving, who's bringing you comfort, remember to give them that love back. Remember to give them that compassion back. Yes, rationally you're understanding it, but you also have to go and do it through gestures, right? Do it through hugs, through kisses, through like whatever, however you express your love here. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a wonderful weekend, my friend.